Hello guys, Hostinger and GoDaddy. On one side, GoDaddy established in 1977, now best and affordable domain reseller. On the other, Hostinger established in 2004, crowned as the king of cheap hosting, who will win in a face-off between their website builder. Yep, that's my goal for today. We do hit hosting your website builder versus GoDaddy to see which one is actually good and which one is just Hostinger versus GoDaddy. Let's look at the main attraction editing your website. Both builder are small yet optimized tool focus mostly on beginner. The standard spec of Hostinger is a full drag and drop system making it easy to customize your site and have more control of its structure. Simple pick element from the sidebar and drop them onto your design. You can create something that look basic like this or as a very as this. However, the limitation here is the element. You will find around 10 different things to add, but there are not any interesting element like progress bar, slider or pricing table. It can feel a bit restrictive at time, but I think limitation help beginner not to feel lost or discouraged. Now GoDaddy website builder is even more limited. There no sidebar for element and no drag and drop control. You can add things is pretty fun place. There are basic customization option for style and font, but managing them is not very intuitive. GoDaddy does offer a good selection of individual selection from one social link to product display. They allow you to create a more interesting website with the pricing list, restaurant menu or PDF viewer to sum everything up. Editing wise, both are really easy to use tool if you want to build up a small, simple yet modern website. While we are still on the there are any marketing tool topic of money. Let's look at what both website builder can offer business wise. Hostinger website builder is best suited for small scale site, while GoDaddy provide a comprehensive business site allowing for greater control. In fact, I would say that GoDaddy marketing tool are the most strong side of this builder. GoDaddy stand out with its full-fledged business site. It allows you user to control social media from one place and handle ad directly without leaving GoDaddy. Additionally, it simplifies email marketing campaign with easy to use template customization option, making it accessible even for beginner. It's quite impressive how much you get with your subscription here. Marketing is Hostinger weak side. It offers basic feature like an AI logo and text generator which can be useful for independent businesses. However, there are no email or social marketing tool. You get only basic analytics without any real way to add more functionality. The SEO option are okay and there are not a lot of way to customize your store and in general hosting your website build a relatively new and they do have a roadmap with upcoming improvement, but as it is now, it's too restrictive for anything other than a very limited online presence in GoDaddy versus Hostinger. E-commerce term of e-commerce, both platforms offer decent capability, not as extensive as a platform like Shopify, but they do cover essential like selling physical or digital product, scheduling appointment, accepting donation. However, with Hostinger, here is a hard limit of product you can have currently 500, and this including variation as well. So even greater creating a relatively small store. I felt the restraint of with Hostinger GoDaddy is more generous, allowing you to sell 5,000 products and offering a bit more better selection of customization. GoDaddy is good for store that want to grow and use marketing to its fullest. Since you are probably not plan pricing and fees make looking to build a website for 5 minutes and forget about it. We should look more about long term pricing through, as mentioned in the beginning. You cannot beat Hostinger when it's come to a cheap plan. You can nab a builder plan for less than $3 a month. This including 100 GB SSD storage space and limited bandwidth, a free domain name, weekly backup, and the ability to host up to 100 sites. That the things like I love about hosting her. It's not restrictive, so I feel like I am buying a tool that can be used 100 times. GoDaddy takes a different approach to pricing and offer a free plan, not a trial but a full-on plan with the subdomain name. Of course, this option cannot be used for e-commerce or online price shop, and its like more advanced feature premier start from $1 a month, so 4 times as much as hosting your ask. However, your storage space and bandwidth are completely unmatched here, and the reason GoDaddy allows this is because these plans are for just one single website. Another omission is our domain name now granted is just $10 a month, but ID rather have an extra 10 than -1, right? So if we just counting called hard cash, 5 website with GoDaddy will be around $50, and 5 website built with Hostinger will be $3 a month, and this is not even mentioning renewal right. The fine print you see below price is the renewal when your initial subscription is over. The price to renew it will be way higher. Sometime this can be a 330%, another 300% occasionally. Luckily, both providers are in the clear with an okay jump price jump. I also have to give point to both providers for showing this renewal price straight away and not hiding it somewhere in terms of services, or your renewal can actually depend on your billing period. Once you choose a plan, you can prepay for it from 1 month to usually 4 years to get the best pricing. You should go with the longer term. The main reason is that good provider usually have at least a 30-day money back guarantee, and these two are no exception. Don't be shy and leave a comment below. That it from me for today. I will see you next time.